Alright, hello guys. ASMR. Welcome to my ASMR video. Hey guys, it's me CJ, the unactive YouTuber. I'm not even a YouTuber, but like, I'm trying. Today is the first day of my Halloween series, and so for today's look, I'm going to be recreating my Halloween look that I did last year, but I never recorded a tutorial on it. I'll put a picture right there, and I am going to change a few things about it. Last year I really liked it, but I do think I could do it a lot better this year just because it's been like a year and I'm like better at makeup now and like from what I was a year ago. But you already know how that goes. And so I'm just gonna jump straight into this and start on the eyes. So I'm gonna be taking the Tarte Shade Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade medium. So I do know that the Makeup Revolution concealer, I will put like a little link in the bio for it as well. This is not sponsored. It's sponsored by your dad. I'm going to be blending that out with a Morphe E20 brush, but I do know that the Makeup Revolution concealer is a good dupe for the Tarte Shade Tape. It has a lot of coverage from what I've heard. I know a few people that use it and like they really like it. So that's definitely a good dupe. You don't always have to like have expensive shit. I do really want my brow bones to have a very like super pop-in highlight, so I'm actually just going to be grabbing a white eyeshadow, and I'm actually going to be taking this one from the Morphe 12P palette. So I've had this palette for a long time. But yeah, so I'm just going to be setting my eyes with that white shadow, well, my brow bone with that white shadow, just to give it that, like, that extra pop of. So next I'm going to be taking the RCMA No Color Powder. Guys, if you are a medium to dark skin tone, I do not recommend this powder at all. It does have flashback on it. I know, like I've been flashback married a few times. But this powder is really good for like Halloween type stuff, especially whenever you're gonna do like white looks or just like use like a white powder base, because it's a white powder, so it sets it like white still, you know what the fuck I mean. I'm just a putada and I don't know how to talk right. So I'm gonna be starting off with the Morphe 35B, and I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into this shade right here first, just as a nice transition shade to, you know, get prepared for those reds that are about to go on my eyelids. This one is like a reddish orangish type color shade. I'm trying not to look at my viewfinder. If you catch that, I'm sorry. Just, yeah. So I'm just gonna be taking this on a big Morphe M504 brush, and what I'm gonna be doing is I'm first just gonna like pop it in the crease like nothing and just kind of start blending it out. So I'm really just gonna be bringing this out this way, kind of like giving it like that cut crease type effect, but like it's not a cut crease. So next I'm just going to be taking the dark red shade. It's the only freaking red shade in 35B. So I'm just going to be taking that deeper red shade and just taking that on a Wet n Wild blending brush. And I'm literally just going to be taking that in the crease and blending it back and forth. So I'm going to be jumping into the Soap Coach palette. I'm going to be taking the shade right here called All Star. And it's just a dark, like deep, like plum color. Okay, so literally whenever I went in with this shade from the Soap Coach palette, I was like happy with it on this eye, but on the other eye, it literally got so blotchy and would not blend out. But like, it's the Soap Coach palette, we all know about that. We know the tea on that, but I was taking a Morphe M441 and blending her out. No, but I have no idea what fucking happened here. Trying to do? Do you see the Soap Culture, what it just fucking did? So I just went in with that same color from the Soap Culture palette to help blend out from the black to like the maroonish shade, and yeah, that helped a lot. Okay, so we're going to start on the flip portion of this look. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna be taking a makeup wipe, and I'm gonna be wiping off like the lower part right here because I'm about to lay down latex on my face. Like that. So I'm gonna be taking one of these brushes. You could literally buy these anywhere. They're like, I think I paid like $1 for like 6. And then I'm gonna be taking this big latex that I got. This is from Walmart and I paid $9.84 for it. This is liquid latex. It is this one right here. And guys, warning on now, latex smells like total booty hole. So your best friend here is gonna be toilet paper. When I first learned this, I was like, what? Toilet paper? No way. This is how FX creators create FX looks. But I guess this is how they do it. And I'm not saying I'm an FX creator or anything, because like I know that I'm not even that good. But like, I'm just like, trying to do something in life, okay? So don't come for me. Okay, so I'm going to be taking this little brush right here. And I'm just going to be taking the liquid latex. And if you're hungry, I prefer you eat before you do this. So I'm going to take the latex and I'm just going to start laying it on my face right here. and just kind of really just like laying this down. And you do kind of want to hurry when you do this because it does smell like total ass. Okay, so at this point, it's literally just the same process. I'm really just going to be repeating the step of putting latex down and just in the like form of where I'm going to be putting the toilet paper slash like the wound. So then I'm going to start putting toilet paper on there. What I do is I usually split the toilet paper. I rip it in half, like you know how toilet paper has 2 little layers to it. Usually do that, and then I rip off the rough edges, but literally that's all I'm doing. I'm just putting toilet paper on, and I let it dry for a little bit, and then I go in with more latex. But what my dumbass should have done, I should have went with cotton balls instead, because it makes it more fluffier and way better. So like I said, it's just me repeating the process. But yeah, so at this point, y'all can see on that side how it was becoming like really shitty. I just kept putting more toilet paper on it and like kind of laying out the edges because you don't want them to be super rough either. But yeah, so then I went in with my blow dryer, just to kind of help speed up the process and like helping dry that. So I took my foundation at this point, and I took the Huda Beauty foundation. I forgot what shade this is in, and I just blended it out with like a little Morphe brush because you want it to look like your skin color before you start putting like a whole bunch of stuff on it, or like your foundation color. As y'all could tell, it wasn't my foundation color, but I really didn't care at this point because like I'm gonna be going in with like color stuff. So then I took the like orange shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, just kind of neutralized the tones a little bit. As y'all can see, this probably isn't the best job. FX artists, don't come for me, but yeah. So like after I did that, sorry you guys, I'm like trying to talk and focus. I'm so tired. I have not got any sleep. Like school has been killing me. So I just took some scissors, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was super hesitant when I was doing this because I thought I was gonna fucking cut my lip, but I didn't. So just taking scissors and cutting open like how I want the wound, and like I said, I was like super nervous when I was doing this because I didn't want to cut myself because you know, imagine having a lip that actually looked like that. Like there's nothing wrong with that, but you know. So I'm gonna be taking the Midnight Ultimate FX palette, and I'm gonna be taking the like darkish purplish shade, and I'm gonna start putting that on the outer edges. And I just took like a random little Morphe brush, and I'm like using dabbing motions with it instead of like blending out, because if I like blended out in circular motions around it, it would really like tear the toilet paper. So I just did that everywhere around the face and like the outer edges, and that's really it. Like that's all you have to do, and like that's why I sped up the process so y'all can see, you know, it's killed on whatever. And if like the white toilet paper shows up, like it's cool, like you could just add more color to it. So then I went in with that same exact shade, and I just kind of darkened it up a little bit, and just to give it a little bit more definition towards the outer edge. And like I just really built that shade up. And yeah, this is me doing ASMR. No, I'm kidding. So then I went in with this Wet n Wild palette, and I took that red shade. I will have all like the stuff that I use listed down below. But I went in with the red shade, and I literally just put it around. And actually, you guys, you know how I said that I used that same exact shade? I lied. I took like a purplish, like grayish toned shade, and I just put it around there. I'll have everything like listed down below. But yeah, so I'm going back in with that Wet n Wild shade and just putting that all around the outer area. Then what I continued on to do is whenever stuff like that happens, how I just ripped, I'll just rip off the toilet paper a little bit and just fill it in with the shade. And then I took a black and I just put it in like my mouth. And this black, I actually got it from Walmart. It's like this little like tube thing or whatever, because I really didn't feel like wasting like hella money on like Halloween stuff. But yeah, so this is the little lip portion that I have going on right now. And then I just took a black shadow from the Morphe 35B once again, and I took that on a Morphe M356, I believe. I'm not sure if that's even a brush, actually. I don't have any of my brushes on here right now because I'm in my dorm. But I just did that, and like I just started putting black on the bottom, and I like spread it out a little bit. And like I made it look super tacky. Like don't even worry about this being cute or anything, because it really doesn't even need to be cute. And like I don't know if this voiceover is even gonna be loud, because like I'm trying not to talk loud so people don't hear me outside the dorm, because the doors are very freaking visible and like literally anyone can hear you. You can literally hear everything. Like one time I walked by and like some girl was screaming. T, she was getting that good, you know. But yeah. Oh, so then at this part, okay. Look, guys, at this part, I took blood from Walmart. This is like the vampire blood. And I took, like, you know, those little scrunchas. Like, I think that's what they're called, the ones from Walmart, or from, like, the dishes. Like, and I ripped it in half. and like I was just like patting it around my face. I feel like the blood really just gave it like that damn I'm that bitch look, you know, like I'm that scary looking bitch. And so I took that and like I'm literally putting this on my face, and like I feel like it just gives look like such a better thing. And guys, I didn't record the part where I fucking put the blood on my eyes and stuff, but yeah. So I just going with the really big sticks and I'm stabbing them through. All you have to do is stab them through, but make sure you're like not ripping the toilet paper. Like y'all can see how I ripped the toilet paper a little bit. But yeah, all you have to really do is just put that through, and then I painted some blood inside. And I don't show the part where I actually put blood, but literally I just put blood in my mouth and spit it out, like y'all see at the end. But yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I love you guys.